Who? What?
Just read the chat.
Oh, Jarek. Jarek. Seriously? I'm glad it's not just me, like, getting annoyed.
Not at all. Oh my god, dude. Like, we will be talking privately, and we're like, why is this guy simping so bad?
Because he used to be her girl. He used to be Talia's boyfriend.
Oh my god, so he's the annoying one she talked about a long time ago. That explains everything. You know, I didn't ask any personal questions. That's just all I remember from that conversation.
Yeah.
And that, now it makes sense, because I'm like, god damn, dude, like, no one was even talking about this. Like, why do you keep interjecting every time she's even when she's not around? Like that's what you commented on. He just brings it up for no reason. Like, oh, she's been quiet for, I don't know what, a couple hours because she's sick. Like, why are you telling us?
Oh, she's sick. And I'm like, no one even asked about Talia.
No one asked.
I even like went back and like messaged him. I was like, hey, look, no hard feelings. Still want you to be in the group and everything. Just trying to let you know you're annoying people with this constant, obsession with Talia.
Yeah.
If you really like her, message her privately. Quit trying to bring up in the group chats.
Yes. I might even honestly no, because of the way that he's doing it. There's literally no situation where I would be like, it would be okay if this. Like, no, it's just not okay, because anytime someone talks to her, he has to interject. Like, stop. What is wrong with you?
Yeah,
there's no situation where that is normal behavior.
He's very, like, obsessed with her and her family.
Dude, that changes everything about my perception of the situation. I honestly did not assume any of that. I just thought he was a little weird and whatever, but goddamn, that makes it worse.
Yeah, that's why he's always like saying like, oh, that's who I want to be with, and like, oh, I kind of miss whenever we hang out. Yeah, that's why. Because he was like.
Thankfully, I actually did not catch any of that. I only catch him talking about how he's depressed and just stupid comments that somebody in their 30s shouldn't be making. Like, no one asked. Why are you saying that? This is just weird.
And why do you always have to comment when Talia is like just being her flirty self? Like,
yeah. Like, with people thousands of miles away, just playing a game.
Yeah, and you immediately always have to be like, no, or horny bunk or whatever. Like, this, like, really.
I fucking hate that. That's so cringy, and it just makes it so much worse that he uses like dead memes like that as someone who's in their 30s. So weird.
Well, I'm glad I'm not the only one, because I was getting worried that like people were gonna start thinking that I like was jealous or like I wanted to like date her or something. Like, I'm really glad I'm not the only one that was like.
Oh no, don't worry. I will play the supervillain anytime.
Oh, V.
Yes.
Yeah.
I recommend an anime for you to watch from Netflix.
What's the anime?
Called Bastard. I dare you to watch it.
I did just find out about that, and then I was like, oh, Netflix censored the nipples, so fuck this show.
Netflix, like, can't.
That's an excuse. Netflix can show anything.
I guess so.
Yeah.
No, they can't. Beg to differ. Honk honk.
But yeah, I prefer the original because I preferred the original actor's voice for the sorcerer guy.
I've never watched it, so I don't know.
This one, he sounds like an annoying teenager.
Oh, I don't like that.
He doesn't even say it, and I'm like, no, he's supposed to call her a bitch.
Oh my god, I hate when they just do things like that.
I hate it when they alter shit.
Yeah. Localization. Localizers are the worst race.
I know that.
100%. He asked me, what characters do I like in the show? And I said, just the Mind Flayer guy. Like, I didn't really care about anyone else. And then later in the series, I'm like, okay, I like this guy. When the guy starts helping 11, and I'm like, I think that guy is 1, and I like him.
Yeah.
And
I
then
thought
he's
that-
laughing
he's
about it
fully
because
1.
they turn out to be the same guy.
Yeah.
I get that right
Yes.
away.
I'm like, oh, that's why I liked them both. They're the same person.
Yeah.
He fits the MO of a kid who's done some things that leads to someone who's a serial killer.
Yep.
So,
I agreed with him the whole time. I'm like, yeah, she should join him.
no, he bad.
He was right
He's
about
a good
everything.
person. No, he's not.
He's the best
And
character.
supposedly,
Oh, but Jarek like popped in as soon as
Yes. He's like, oh, she's talking to someone else? I better get in here. Which is funny because, you know, it might have sounded to other people listening like I was just hating when I said, oh, he just interjects anytime she's talking to anybody else. But then he just does that exact thing live. So everyone knows I'm telling the truth.
Bro, what was the sounds he was making? Like, it was like you or Draco talking to her, and then he was like,
It's really fucking weird, especially from someone who's supposedly in their 30s. Like,
and then when she said, I love you, baby, or whatever, I was like, I know. I'm surprised he didn't say anything. All he did was react.
yeah, all he did was post a sad emoji.
I'm surprised that's all he did. I probably DM'd her what probably happened.
Oh yeah, I bet he was already DMing her, and like he's like, why didn't you respond in 10 seconds? Even though aren't they like right next to each other in real life right now? Yeah, they are. They're like watching Stranger Things together. So it's just so dumb for him to be acting like that online when he's literally with her. I know a girl, you know, totally not the person who might be hearing this, but I know a girl who's like this gorgeous, famous model online who, of course, has like hundreds of guys after her attention all the time. I actively avoid any of that because I don't want to get jealous and act like this guy. Oh, I was going to connect that to, I actually hung out with like an ex-girlfriend and her new boyfriend for like an extended period of time. And I didn't act fucking weird about it. Like, we're just friends. And that guy still has no idea that we were ever together. Because I don't act like this fucking weirdo. Literally, there's not even a minute between these messages. He's immediately responding to her. No, I don't want you to die. Again, he starts talking about shifts at their job. Then, you know, Zendov is like, I'll just sit over here eating my popcorn and listening to your bad day. And then again, right away, he's responding with some dumb gif. Then, okay, now we get into the good part. Now Tally is like, boy, I will kick your ass. You know you better pay double at Aurora when you visit. Joking about the brothel that she runs in the game. And he's like, do it then. I'll wait. Might bend over for you too. Right away, Jarek is posting some stupid shit, unhappy that they are talking. Cass is like, oh, I thought you were talking about IRL. I was confused. And then again, this makes no fucking sense. He posts the gif of the FBI raid. Like, what are you talking about? Then Cass makes it funny. He's like, that's how me and V collect our money. I have to come in at this point. Like, I haven't said shit in days. And I just come in and be like, what the fuck does this even mean in this context? Like, you're just talking about having fun at the brothel, and then you do an FBI raid to interrupt them talking to each other. Like, what are you doing? Anyway. That's all, Wrath. I just wanted to bring this up.
Nice.